you're a content creator and you're not using this right here, you need to get this. This is the Osmo 6 Mobile DJI, and what it is a handheld stabilizer. It also works as a tripod, which I'll show you in a second, and it's got some cool software that goes along with it, which are able to track your face, use some face tracking, also some other cool features that I'm gonna dive right into. But first, I wanna show the main part, which is being able to walk around with this thing and how it keeps you centered. So I'm gonna turn my camera on here, and you're gonna see how it's gonna keep me in the front face. You see I have my dad behind me recording me, but right now it's gonna stay locked with me as I go. Now this isn't on the app yet with the face tracking, but it still does a pretty good job keeping me in the center. Now I'm gonna show you the tripod. So the tripod, all you gotta do is kick out the stands, put it down, and now you got your tripod. You can set it up anywhere. The other cool feature is it's got this dial right here. So I'm gonna zoom in on that dial. And as you can see, I can go up, I can go down just to move this around, especially if I needed to match my face. So I'm gonna go back to the camera so I'm back in center. And now you're gonna see I can go up, I can go down just by hitting that button side to side. Mainly using this just to keep you in the center of the video, okay? So that is how that button works. Now we have some other cool features too I wanna show you, which is really cool, is yes, it is a tripod, but you can also extend this out, whether you're holding it or putting it on a tripod. I can extend it out pretty far. Actually, let me use my dial to get me dialed down, there we go. So kind of like a selfie stick. So I can kind of put it farther away. So when I walk around, again, I'm swiveling right now. It naturally just brought it down. And again, I don't even have the face tracking on. This is the iPhone face tracking, which is pretty cool. And again, I have that cinematic mode on. We're gonna talk about the software. The software does not have the cinematic mode, which is that shallow depth of field behind you, but I am gonna show you some other cool features that it has. All right, so I'm right now gonna go and open up the app. All right guys, so now if you see this bracket around me, that is the face tracking. All I have to do is there's a trigger on the back right here that I click. When I click that, it can either go off where it's right now just the brightness, or if I click on it, it's gonna go around that box. Now I am centered. So when I walk around, it's gonna follow me wherever I go, wherever I turn it, it's keeping me centered at all times. So now I'm gonna put it down on the tripod. Make sure it doesn't fall this time. And now if I stand up, you're gonna see it's gonna follow my face. So I can go this way and we're gonna walk over here. It's gonna follow me. I'm gonna go this way and do this. This would be great if you do any like tutorials or hands-free things. You can do this. So right now it's on the tripod. I'm not using my hands. And I can follow over here. I can follow over here. And it's pretty smooth how it works, okay? And then if I pick it up, it's still locked in on me and now I can walk around. Okay, so I love that feature about it. Another thing you might notice right now is my face actually is a little bit smoother right now because there is a couple settings on here that you can do before you shoot the video, where you can do a face smoothness. You can also do a face thinner and all different types of things, effects you can put on your face. That's pretty cool and easy to do. You just do it right before and you can put how much you want to use on that. The other thing is there's a scroll wheel on the side. If you hit that, it will zoom in and zoom out. You do have to hit the setting on that, which I have not put on yet. But when you do turn that wheel, it will zoom in and zoom out for you. Now, well, like I said before, this does not have a cinematic mode. So as you can see, my background is not blurred. So what you would have to do is you would have to put this into an app like CapCut, which I've already shot a video on. So if you haven't seen that video already, go check that video out and you can see how you can add a blur to your background. No matter what phone you shoot on, no matter what camera, you can always put a blur behind that in post-edit. Now let's say you don't want to shoot just horizontal, you want some vertical. The other cool thing is I can flip that by hitting this one button. So we're gonna get over here. Can you zoom in on this for me, Dad? On this button right here, if I double tap this, it's gonna rotate my screen automatically, and now I'm in the vertical. So if you're a content creator that's making shorts, or maybe for TikTok, Instagram, any other platform, and you need a vertical video, you could always shoot it like this. And then again, if I tap twice, it will rotate it. I can also, because this is Bluetooth, I can also hit the record button, which will record, it will stop it. So I can do that all from the Osmo right here. So if you are a content creator in 2024, especially if you're on the move, you don't have a lot of money for a setup, this was about $130, $140 right on Amazon. Get it in, you know, fast shipping, Prime, 2 days, 3 days. Actually, we have a link for it down in our description. You'll get us a cup of coffee and we love some coffee. You know, actually, I just got some cold brew over here. Let me bring you over to my seat real quick. And I'm gonna show you my nice little cold brew I got over here. So if you wanna help us out and give us a nice cup of coffee, go to the link in the description. It'll bring you right to this Osmo 6 and you can check it out there. The other cool feature is how it just clicks into your phone. So I'm gonna show you that quick. That's the last thing I'm gonna show you. Okay. So it's a magnetic clip on the back like this. So this is adjustable for any phone. You're gonna see there's an arrow on it with the camera side it needs to be on. So that's where this is. So my camera's here. And I'm going to put it along the middle of the back just like this. This part right here will go into the magnetic lock, which is right here. And I'm gonna hit that in just like that. As you saw, it went right to it. Now all I have to do is hit that button again and it is going to recalibrate it for me. So now I'm all good. Again, if I wanna bring my tripod down, make it a little bit easier, or my selfie stick, I should say. And then I'm back into my camera. Now you may be noticing I'm using something else right now that's by DJI. It's right here. This is the mic that I use, the DJI mic. It is beautiful for sound. Now there is another attachment you can put on it that's for wind, so if you're outside, you won't get all that wind coming in, and you can shoot it in any type of weather. My dad actually did a video on that already, so if you haven't seen that, go check that video out over here, and we'll see you there.